Hi everyone, welcome back to Teaching English to Young Learner channel. Well, here I'm not alone anymore because my partners will be in this channel too. They are Anja and Rizka. In this section, we're going to share about how children learn languages. If you are really curious about how it will be, just stay tuned. Well, guys, we're going to talk about how children learn languages. In this section, it will talk about how do the children learn language and children's stages in the process of acquiring diverse language and different views of L1 and L2 acquisition will be discussed in this section. And also it will talk about the similarities and differences L1 and L2 acquirement, the context of young learners in learning language, the context of learning language, and also it will talk about the differences between bilingualism and multilingualism, and the last is conclusion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to talk about how children learn language. Children acquire language quickly, easily, and without effort of formal teaching. It happens automatically, whether their parents try to teach them or not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that you have to know, children do not learn language, but they acquire. Besides, language is everyone's need. Children will know their own language if they have heard what their parents speak. Okay, children's stages in the process of acquiring diverse language. There are 6 stages of children process of acquiring first language. The first is babbling. Babbling. From a birth to around 8 months, babies can hear and produce a wide range of noises and sounds. Uh, for example, the babies try to make a communication by making noises like saying blah na 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 blah blah blah, like yeah, such something like that. And the second one is the first word. The babies, it's about 11 months. The baby or the infants try to say a word like calling their parents. For example, when babies are crying, they try to call their mother by mama. So to call their dad, they call dada. Yeah, it's something like knowing only a word. I mean the first word. In the first word, the babies will know the word of mama and dada. The third is two words. Two words. Between 18 months and 2 years, the the children will know a simple sentence without understanding about grammatical structures. I'll give you some examples. Wants to call the daddy. They say, "Look, daddy," or "Mommy gone, their doggy." Yeah, it's not. The sentences are not complete in grammatical structures. And the next is phonological, syntactic, and lexical norms. Usually, children will have learned all the vowel and consonant sounds, but sometimes the children will have a problem in consonant sounds, like they they are difficult to say R, S, or Z. It happens in 5 years old usually. And the next is syntactic and lexical complexity and richness. So in this stage, the children will try to make a little bit conversation, such as they will ask something to their friends, like telling their own name, or asking a questions such as what is your name, like yeah, just it's just the simple questions. It happens in 6 to 7 years old. And the last stage is conversational skill. Sometimes in this stage, older children try to take another person's perspective and try to give an argument.
What are children's stages in the process of acquiring the first language? According to the Wells 1986 state, there are 5 children's stages in the process of acquiring the first language, and those are: first, using first utterances to get intention; second, a beginning naming and classifying things; third, asking many different kinds of questions; 4. Using increasingly complex structures to make a wide range of requests; and 5. Using the language to give the information. What are different views of first language and second language acquisition? The main characteristic of first language and second language acquisitions are: first, behaviorist views; second, nativist views; and the third, cognitive developmental views; 4. Social interactionist views. First is behaviorism views. Behaviorism had a strong influence on the audio-lingual approach. According to the Skinner 1957, behaviorists believe that imitation and practice or habit formation are the key of processes in the language development.
To nativist views. In the nativist view, children are highly sensitive to the linguistic features of their environment, which allows infants to process all the language they hear and to produce their own meaningful utterances. 3. Cognitive development views. According to Whitehead in 1990, the cognitive developmental view emphasized the language development was an aspect of general cognitive growth. Critical period hypothesis suggested that there is a specific and limited time for language acquisition. In addition, many studies younger learners get less efficient learner of vocabulary and grammar than older learners. 4. Social interactionist view. This view is emphasized the importance of human interaction and the role of adult relationship in learning. Brunner in 1983 said that social support component provided by other speakers, especially adults. Adults need an active social interaction and language learning. On the other side, imitation and practice are important in language learning, although children are also immensely creative.
Okay, the way of L1 and L2 acquirement. L1 and L2 learners are different in terms of language learning situation, but those are similar in the ability in acquiring language. So L1 and L2 learners are have a similar one in the ability in acquiring language. Besides, the process of L1 and L2 acquirement depends on many factors such as the view of language learning, the learning context, and learners' motivation. The context of young learners in learning language. According to Noonan 1999, young language learners are better in learning language based on cognitive developmental view. Because of what? Because young language learners are easy to memorize vocabularies and language structures from the language that they have learned.
The context of language learning. According to Becker, 1993, people who learn language are influenced by individual learner differences including age, aptitude, and motivation. Besides, what language should be learned is governed by the factors such as goals, of language learning, curriculum and syllabus, and the effect of tests. And after that, what are bilingualism and multilingualism? Bilingualism is a range for a minimal proficiency into languages into an advanced level of proficiency. Besides, it allows the speaker to function and appear as a native-like speaker of two languages. A person might describe themselves as bilingual, but may mean only the ability to converse and communicate orally.
Multilingualism is the ability of an individual speaker or a community of a speaker to communicate effectively in three or more languages. However, a person who can speak multiple languages is known as a multilingual. To make you understand more about our explanation, how do children learn language, we will show you a video.
What? Cheese. I'm not taking pictures. I'm recording you. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, say cheese. Say I love you.
I
Say where are you?
love
Say stop it.
you.
Can you say banana?
Nana.
Nana. Can you say apple?
Apple.
The conclusion of our material is knowing how children acquire language is considered as one of particular way to understand children's development in acquiring the first language, second languages, and multilingualistic.
If you think this video is really useful for you, don't forget to subscribe it. Thank you.